stopped on the way to Alaska in the Aleutians.
Yeah.
That's when Bob called me,
Yeah.
had me come up, and we wrote some sketches for it.
Yeah.
And then other times, well, I've known Bob probably longer than his wife knows him. I'm not kidding. I've known Bob since 1929, and I gotta tell you, this is a hell of a nice guy. Because I was a kid, this is the truth, not because of the shows and stuff, but here I was a kid starting in show business, and he took me under his wing. He even got me his agent, and I never forgot it. It's been a hell of a moment. They came here to hear you, and I want to hear you. God bless you. Be well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Love you. Love you. Your wife, Kay, love you. Thank you so much for coming. Santa, come on. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. A great, great talent. Funny, wonderful, considerate, love, and everything. Oh, isn't that great? He raised me from little calamari. Yes. Yes. Well, you're going to have to read it because I don't have my glasses.
Which one?
Oh, I don't have eyes.
Tony.
All right.
That's what he says. He says, Tony,
Yes.
sorry that I can't be here with you this evening, but I did want to congratulate you for hosting Bob Hope's 93rd birthday in such a marvelous way. Jack Lemon.
Jack Lemon. We worked together in New York and, on the Francis Langford Don Amici show. It was on television. I forgot to tell you while Maury was up here. Maury will remember. You people think you know television? Let us tell you, in 1933, do you think anybody heard of television then? Maury Amsterdam and Tony Romano did. We were singing with the Outfit Show on KSJ in Los Angeles, and they called Maury and I to go to an experimental television tryout. And they wanted Maury and I went the first television experimental thing. If it worked out fine with Maury and me, it would go on. Evidently it did. But Maury, remember, they put makeup on us so thick that I said to him, "Hello, stranger." I'll never forget. You remember that, Maury? Yeah.
Everybody talking about Marcel.
He always does. Brings to mind a song. Who wrote this song? How glad the many millions of Annabelles and Lillians would be to capture me. But you had such persistence, you wore down my resistance, and I fell, and it was swell. I'm your big and brave and handsome Romano. How I won you, I shall never know. It's not that you're attractive, but my heart grew active when you came into view. Sweetie pie all the day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall with such a commotion. Could you coo and could you care for a little cottage that we could share? The world will pardon all of my mush, 'cause I have got a crush, my baby, on you. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh. Never, I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. Could you coo and could you care for a little cottage that we could share? The world will pardon all of my mush, 'cause I have got a crush, my baby, on you. Dear baby, I've got a crush on you. Thank you, thank you. Isn't that a wonderful song? Who wrote it? George Gershwin. Salute, everybody.
Tony Romano.
Thank you, Kerry.
Got a gentleman.
We have a gentleman?
Gentleman right there, that black outfit. That's a sergeant.
You know?
His name is Wes Burns.
Yes, Wes?
He got an autograph with Bob Hope when you guys were on tour.
I didn't know you had that much money.
He got a medal with Bob engraved it.
Oh, really?
He wants to come up, say thank you, and he wants you to sign that autograph too.
Oh, my goodness, that's great. Oh. Wow! Woo-wee.
Tony, this was autographed by Bob. This is my Kuwaiti Liberation Medal.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. How about that, ladies and gentlemen?
They have your autograph.
Oh, my
Bob Hope.
goodness. He'd kill me if I saw my name on top of his.
He won't know it.
Huh? You won't know it?
No.
You don't know. He's got spies all over. Oh, my goodness.
Sue, where are you?
Oh, I can write too.
How old are we now, Dad?
Oh, son.
Also,
Wes, thank you.
thank you, sir. And thank you for what you've done for the American GI. And the American Legion, Post 574 here in Moreno Valley,
Oh, really?
and also the 452nd Reserve Air Mobility Wing, which is now March Field.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
And, sir, we would be honored if you would wear our colors.
oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. Hey. Thank you. I want to wear a size 50 suit. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Whew. Oh, to all the boys, Bob Hope told me there were close to 11 million that we entertained. 11 million men and women in the armed forces. And he was giving me statistics of how many miles we flew, 10 million miles. Some planes that could fly, some planes that weren't planes at all, looked more like a Jeep or a skateboard. But all of the memories. I remember flying from New Caledonia to Australia, and we were in a PBY. This is a plane that goes about full speed, maybe 110 miles an hour. And it has two blisters, one on each side. And I was sitting, just looking at the ocean, and Bob looked at me and said, "How about all those chasers?" And I paid no attention. And he said to me, "Tony, you've got great ears for music and everything. How do you think the plane sounds?" And as I was looking through the blister, one of the props wasn't moving. He said, "You want to look on the other side? They match." So I said, you mean we're out of it? He said, "Yes, we're out of it." And we were carrying some stuff to deliver to the certain camp in Australia. We had cases of cigarettes and cases of that stuff they call booze. And while Bob was telling me this, I hear the pilot say, "Jettison everything." Now, I only went to the 4th grade. What did I know about jettison? So the first thing we did, we grabbed the tools that were in a box. It weighed about 400 pounds. And all of us grabbed it and threw it overboard. That's to make the plane lighter, so we give the pilot a chance to know where to land. And I said to Bob, "Gee, Bob, I hope we get out of this because I can't swim." And we're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean on the way to Australia. And the next thing I looked at was my guitar. And he said, "Oh, no, you don't do that." And we threw out Francis Langford's clothes. And we threw out the cigarettes, the cases of cigarettes. Now we come to the nitty-gritty, the booze. Jerry Colonna picks up a case of booze, hands it to Bob. Bob hands it to me. I hand it back to Bob. Bob hands it back to Jerry. And it went around and around. That's the only way it aged. Anyway, we finally got all of the stuff overboard. And we had to sit and wait for the plane to hit the water. Well, it hit the water, and I'm saying, "Oh, I can't swim, I can't swim, I can't swim, can't swim." Jerry Colonna looks out the blister, opens it, and jumps in the water. We're saying, "Jerry, Jerry, Jerry." And he's standing in 12 inches of water. "Come on in, the water's fine." I said, "Oh my God." We landed in the middle of the ocean in a sandbar. Can you believe that they liked our show? Isn't that amazing? In a sandbar. And Jerry Colonna says, you know, he says, imagine if I ran into a shark who was smoking the Chesterfield cigarette, wearing Francis Langford's clothes, drinking a bottle of booze, singing, I'm in the mood for love. Oh, my goodness. What memories, what memories. Speaking of composers, I would like to do a song that Maury Amsterdam and I wrote for Bing Crosby, but Bing didn't do it. But other people did. And it was one of the first songs that Maury and I wrote. We wrote in all probably 40 or 50 songs. And some we sent into the publishers, and some we tore up ourselves. But I'd like to do this song for you. If I can sit on this chair. Some folks never are contented with the little things they've got, but I never have repented. I'm happy with my lot. I like it here where I am, seeing the things that I see, doing the things that I do, just being plain old me, here in my own little nest. Life is a sweet melody. I find contentment and rest, just being plain old me. You won't ever hear me crying, 'cause I can't reach that sun. Say I ain't even trying to change my place or with anyone, 'cause I like it here where I am. Just letting everything be, loving the things that I love, just being plain old me. You won't ever hear me crying, 'cause I can't reach that sun. Say I ain't even trying to change my place with anyone, 'cause I like it here where I am. Just letting everything be, and loving the things that I love, just being plain, just being plain old me. More answer. Composers, comes to mind, two of the greatest composers I've ever known, my pop and my mom. They had 9 hits, and I'm one of them. I would like to sing some of the songs that they taught me when I was a little boy. And And being born in an Italian family, if you don't sing, you don't eat. Anyway, here's one of his songs. L'aurora di bianco vestita, già luce di schiù del gran sole, di già con le rose sue dita, carezza di fiore lustoso. Como sodal organo, intorno il criato chiamar, e tu non ti desti del vano, mi sto qui dolendo a cantare. Metti anche tu la veste bianca e schiudi l'uscio al tuo cantore. Oh, ve non sei la luce manca, ove tu sei, nasce l'amor. You're breaking my heart, 'cause you're leaving. You've fallen for somebody new. It isn't too easy believing you'd leave after all we've been through. Metti anche tu la veste bianca e schiudi l'uscio al tuo cantore. Oh, non sei la luce manca, ove tu sei, nasce l'amor. Okay. Thank you. Oh,
Your
Thanks,
dad,
Kerry.
your dad sent this letter to us. You know your dad? Called you boy when you're on those all the tours.
read it. Go ahead, read it.
I can't read. I'm a busy man. I don't.
Dear Tony, I hear that you're going around playing all the old shows again, like we did during the last war. Or was it the war before that? Anyway, I want to congratulate you and thank you for the memories.
Ah, thanks. Thanks, Bob. Bob. We, the band was playing Thanks for the Memory, and I said, where did I hear that song before? If I could remember the lyric to which I sang to Bob, I said, thanks for the memories, those trips I made with you, 1,000,000 miles or two. I sang my songs and I played my guitar, and I did your laundry too. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for the memory. When Francis Langford sang, I'm in the mood for love, invariably some GI would yell, hey baby, you've come to the right place. Oh, thank you so much. Many the time I was frightened. One time I'll never forget, the time we were bombed in Bizerti, Africa. To tell you the truth, my pants are still wet. Thanks for the memory. They're gonna build a monument for you, and they're gonna make it out of gold. But when they got to your nose, Bob, they ran out. But thank you, Bob, Jerry Colonna, Francis Langford, and Myrtle, so much. Let's all sing happy birthday to Bob. Come on. Happy birthday to you, Bob. Happy birthday to you, Bob. Happy birthday, dear Bob. When's the next trip, Bob? Happy birthday to you. Hey! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hear it for Tony Romano, folks. You want an autograph? Come on up here. He'll sign it for you. He's the greatest guy in the world. Tony Romano, come on, folks. Let's hear it.